showtime.
Trying to make up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Alabama wins!
How many times have you already seen
Roll
that?
Tide!
Okay, for the big mouth in here right now yelling Roll Tide, let's go to him to find out what he did last night. I am busted. You are busted, buddy.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM, starting today, our 15th year in the great city of Athens, Alabama. And what a night it was.
Don't change the subject.
Hey, all right,
What time did you go to bed, JC?
well, I got up. Let me wrap myself out, Joseph. Happy New Year. Good to have you back in action.
Happy New Year.
I got so disgusted with the game, I said, I'm turning it off. And I said, don't even check your phone. But I couldn't sleep. I'm resting about that. She says, Bama won. I said, what? I turned it back on again. We came to victory, came to life.
You
That's
were
getting
nowhere
over here
with
right
them.
now. Zack, a man.
I had less than 3 hours sleep, man. I went to Henderson. I don't even think I went to sleep last night. I don't know, man. I feel good. I'm taking off work today because I think I'll fall asleep.
Zack, how fired up are you right now?
I'm so freaking fired up. I need more coffee.
Wow.
I am so
Zack
fired
right
up.
now.
I probably shouldn't say freaking. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm already ready for the national championship parade. Man, it's unbelievable,
All right,
y'all.
good to be back. Hey, special entertainment day all the way from Birmingham this morning. GW in here this morning. What you do? A little bluegrass or what?
Yeah, the bluegrass all the time.
All right, he's gonna play a little bit here in just a little bit. Joseph, where you been last year, man?
Well, I've been hanging around.
Hanging around.
Yeah, what a game.
What was the game?
Even I stayed up. Did you seriously go to sleep?
Well, I didn't go to sleep. I turned it off. I got disgusted.
Okay.
He's like, I am not going to watch us lose
Did
before
you
I
not
get up
watch
and do a
any of
show.
Puma playing?
Yeah, I watched him play and threw that interception. I said,
And that's when you went to bed.
But I've watched it about 4 times already this morning. Got the last half being recorded right now. And but anyway, got it going. Hey, hope y'all had a good holiday season. Had Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I took a couple extra days off because I got a cold and I didn't want to affect anybody on it. So I took that out. And usually, here's what happened. In the past, when Alabama's won those 20 championships, we always take the day after a championship off.
True.
So Brad wasn't even going to show up today.
But we had special entertainment
Right.
books.
So only because of you, GW, we're here today. Because Zack's only had 3 hours sleep.
Less than 3 hours sleep.
Less than 3 hours.
Hey, Jamie, I got coffee, buddy.
Yeah, he's fired up.
Take
He's
it away
ready to
from
go.
him.
We're going to talk some Bama today. Thank y'all for getting up with us. Thank y'all for putting up with us for 14 years as we get this party started. Here's the Decatur Daily this morning. 2-0 to the rescue. 2-0 to the rescue. The Decatur Daily's got all the stuff in it this morning. I got my copy this morning about 2:35, and I was outside getting it this morning. So anyway, let's get this party started. Hey, I think the cold weather is done, at least for the next few days, hasn't it, baby?
My goodness, we get a championship and we wake up this morning and it almost feels like a heat wave. 58 degrees out there already this morning. Can you believe it? No. That cold rain that was here yesterday, thankfully it is moving out anyway. Temperatures are feeling much better. The rain, there's still little wet roads out there, a little drizzle taking place, so just take a little extra time to get to work. Be careful, buckle up, and if you only got less than 3 hours sleep, like Zack, make sure you're careful. And Brad, 58 for your high today, so pretty much going to stay close to what it is right now. We're about 56 already, and partly cloudy skies. The rain will be moving out of here, though. Tomorrow, your high temperatures of 61. It looks like the next big day for rain is going to be Thursday and Friday, so just keep an eye on that. That could change just a little bit. Of course, our weather is sponsored by Don Carter Heating and Cooling. You know what? Whatever it takes,
fan for you.
he can do it. And don't you know they were up watching that game? Call them. We have them on speed dial. They're awesome. 230-6699. You never want to be without heat or air. Not around this
Let
bunch.
me go ahead and plug something else up right there. Y'all don't see Reggie out in the parking lot wandering around anywhere, do you?
That might be Reggie rolling in.
That might be him. I may have to strong arm him in a minute.
Nope.
No, I don't know if it's him or not. Don't know. Can't
You're
tell.
going
But
to
anyway,
strong arm him?
Yeah, really.
hey, all you fat people out there that ate too much during the holidays.
Hey.
Gloria is selling isogenics like she's selling ice to Eskimos. I mean, come on now.
Boy, I'm proud of you people that have signed up. You're going to be so
Oh, yeah,
happy.
signing up. All you got to do is stick with it. It
Hey,
works.
come March, you guys are going to be looking good in those bikinis.
It is by far
That's
the
right.
best weight loss thing you'll find anywhere around here.
Hey,
All
I
you
have
gotta
to
do-
share that. I have to share this, and because Dwayne said I can use him as a witness of isogenics. Our worship minister at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church, he got on the product. Absolutely 0 exercise. 39 pounds later,
Wow.
he is rocking
borrowing my
up there.
clothes now.
He is
You
looking
know, he
great
goes-
up there singing.
borrowing
Good
my-
job, good job.
Borrowing my clothes now. But anyway, y'all give us a call. It's the best thing. Hey, it
It's
is
easy.
the best diet thing, exercise thing you'll ever do. You can't beat it anywhere
It's
around this part of the
nutrition.
country.
It's
Give Gloria a
good
call.
nutrition.
It's good stuff for you. Look what it's done for me.
That's right.
He goes to bed early during a Bama
Dr.
game.
Tyke Miller will be
Real.
back with us tomorrow in case you have trouble seeing during the holidays. You can see that picture last night. So you still acting?
Yeah. I got stuff to tell.
Yeah, staying busy?
You went away?
Yeah, staying busy.
I am staying busy. So that's good. That's good.
Well, let's
news.
go to a
just
man
in
right now that ain't
Nashville?
had but 3 hours sleep. The
Les.
man who owns
The
Kentucky
legend.
Fried Chicken buckets by buckets right now.
Les.
The man who's fired up. He's one of the few to have a new Crimson Tide 200th National Championship hat. Bama Zack.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. We got a bunch of NFL stuff, but who cares? We're not going to talk about that today. We're talking about Alabama. Hey, know a lot of folks that first half down 13-0, and there was rumors that Tua might come in the game, and we had people over at Coach Pugh's house, and Brick Pugh was one of them, just walked out of the room. He said, "Can't believe they're taking just Jalen out of the ball game," but if we hadn't have done it, y'all, I don't think we'd be wearing these
Moving
hats
this
here
far.
today. So I'm telling you, Tua Tagovailoa, get to know that name, y'all, because that is probably going to be our quarterback of the future. And what an awesome kid. And I'm going to tell you, Jalen Hurts handled himself with class
Yes,
after
he
the ball
did.
game.
He did.
And I just thought that was awesome. And, hey,
That's
it was just a great night all around. Center Bradley Bozeman played his last game, wins the national championship. Dates a former Alabama basketball player. Why not get
Engaged.
Get engaged right there live on TV. So that is awesome. We sure had video of that too, and it's just awesome. The president was there. Didn't know the words to the national anthem, but thanks for being there, Mr. President.
I bet a lot of people wondered that.
But I mean, when Papanatos missed that field goal, a lot of us was like unbelievable because we knew Georgia's got a field goal kick.
He missed it bad.
And then he kicks 51-yard field goal. And see, when we watching the ball game, Buddy J sitting there with the radio a little ahead of time and to the TV.
I'd
And
make
he's
him-
jumping. When we get sacked, it was like, it's over with.
I'd make him go outside.
Next, well, there's only 2 or 3 people that don't like it. The rest of us love it. He jumps up off the couch and was like, there's no way we scored a touchdown. And then the Tua, man, unbelievable pass. True freshman. Najee Harris, second half, true freshman.
Are you still fired up, Zach?
Leatherwood, left tackle, true freshman. We had a lot of true freshmen playing last night, y'all.
Do we have any true freshmen playing?
Had a lot of true freshmen.
A truly grateful quarterback.
Are you fired up, Zach?
I'm fired up. Hey, Hibbets ran out of these hats last night, but I'm sure they're restocking. Academy, Dick's, all those places. Martin's will be having everything today. So if you off work today like me, go
Hey,
get
where's
you
my
some.
shirt Tammy Waddell told you to pick up?
I'm
for me?
sorry, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy told me to get you a shirt, Glory. I forgot. I'm sorry.
We got entertainment all the way from Birmingham. And his daddy played on the Country Boy Eddie show.
Yeah.
But before I do that, I got a photograph I got to show right now. So what we got? Oh, there's the crowd last night. Over there's my buddy Dennis Black.
Yeah,
That
there
was
we
at
go.
Walmart yesterday.
And that's after the game.
That's
They're
right,
still
after the game.
standing, some of them.
They wouldn't have had that if Bama gotten beat.
Allison,
No,
Allison Garrison.
good crowd.
This is the crowd over at Dusty's house to watch the Auburn game on New Year's Day. How'd that turn out?
Patsy was a good
And
sport.
wheels
so
for
that was-
Auburn.
Yeah, thanks to Auburn. UCF wants to claim a national championship. Don't think y'all national championship, fellas. I
Yeah.
don't think they deserve it.
Now, speaking of Country Boy Eddie, I talked to Country Boy Eddie last week. He just turned 88 years old, the 13th of December. He's alive and well. We're going to visit him here a little bit later. He sounded great on the phone.
He did.
GW's daddy played on the Country Boy Eddie show. back in the day. But right now, here he is live from Birmingham to give us a little bit different type of music this morning. Locally loving it. Y'all hang on.
About my ancestors coming from North Carolina down to Alabama about 50 years after the Revolutionary War, called a road to Alabama.
Seabiscuit secretary every time I hear that. Judge Jamie, I may run again. You never know. This sports show brought to you by One Love Hearing.
What?
And you hear me now.
I can't
6
hear you now.
locations. Zeke will be with us probably coming up next week, one day live. Are we live on Facebook right now?
Just about.
Are we about to be?
Get that
All
camera
right, new
off of
player in here this morning. This is our first game of the new year. And all you folks playing at home this morning, hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year.
Yes.
And roll tide.
Roll Tide, Coach Lynn, Coach Pugh.
Woo! Zack's only had 3 hours sleep. Did y'all know that?
Less than three. James,
Less.
less than 3 hours of sleep.
And he needs more coffee. All right, GW, here's the way we play this game. You're playing to win a thing of Vienna sausages. You ever heard of New Hope, Alabama? That's my hometown. It used to be named Vienna, and the Yankees burned it down. They named it New Hope. Or we have other things over here you can choose from also. This is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. No electronic devices such as cell phones can be used during the playing of Judge Jamie. All right. Easy question here first. You may not know this because it's kind of local here, but anyway. Polaris, and in the Greenbrier area, we may be getting that Toyota Mazda plant. We'll find out soon about that big deal. They'll be hiring about, I heard around 20,000 people altogether out that way. But anyway,
Amazing.
How many
Zack?
Rangers had Polaris
I'm
built
not cheating. I'm just looking at
out there?
emails.
Oh, 120 120,000.
120,000. Wrong answer.
Since they've been
Must be
open.
low.
They build that RTV out there.
You said how much square
The
feet?
I said, how many Rangers have they built out there?
500,000.
At least $1 million.
At least $1 million. That's a right answer. You're on the money. They just built $1 million. There you go, John David. All right, they just built. Oh, excuse me. Let me quit
7
coughing
million.
this morning. I got roll tide fever this morning. So
We all
$1 million. Yeah, that's a lot out that way. All right, here we go.
Well, most
Simple question out of USA Today. Right now, the average price of gas in 2018 will be what nationwide?
235.
325. What?
238.
325.
245.
257.
Oh man, I'm just getting a new vehicle.
Well, if the price is right, I would win.
Now I'm going to have to put more gas in. Pay more for gas.
The average typical American household this year, unless you drive a Hummer, will spend how much on gas? And you folks playing
We weren't
worldwide.
close.
$850.
Good answer, but nothing, know it all.
Oh, that means more.
1,500.
$2,000.
How much?
$2,000.
I'll let you have it, know it all. $1,898.
That's right on.
That's provided you do not drive a Hummer.
What would it be for a Hummer?
I don't know.
Double
Gasoline
that.
translated. Americans will spend $365 billion this year on gasoline. All right. There's not a Dollar General near me currently where I stays, but might be one coming up soon. Dollar General,
They're
USA Today.
everywhere.
Well, right now, about how many stores they got nationwide?
Nationwide, 150,000.
500. 500.
They got 1,000 in Limestone County.
14,000.
Gee.
But here's the real question, and about 20 of them are in Limestone County.
That's right.
I love Dollar General.
The typical customer buys about 5 items per shopping trip in a basket at Dollar Tree. About what is the average money spent on a customer going into
Dollar Tree or Dollar General?
Dollar General?
$35.
What difference it make?
Well, they
35.
5
differ.
items, $7.
I'll let you have it right there. $12.
Okay.
Huh.
12
You said 5
bucks.
Yeah, I bought 5 items last night. So
Then you're the average American.
I am.
You're about as average as they get.
No, I'm above average, Jamie.
Oh, are you?
I'm so above average.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, he's all.
What is
And
the
humble,
newest?
Brad.
He's a Barner.
What is the newest meal that the Jack in the Box is selling in California?
They're still open. The newest meal.
I hope it don't have marijuana in it.
Chicken wrap.
Is that a Freudian slip there, Zack?
Something?
Is that?
Well, I know they legalized it out there. didn't they?
Hemp burger.
You been making some trips down to Florida,
The
Zack?
Mary Munchie meal.
There you go, Brad.
Right.
The Mary
The
Munchie.
how much does it cost?
$7.99.
$4.99.
$9.99.
Come on.
$2.99.
Come on.
$4.
$4.20.
GW. And why would it be
good.
called 420? That is an international symbol for marijuana smokers.
So if you have children and
I
they're
was on
always
something, Brad.
plastering April
GW's got a
20th.
commanding lead right now. His first ever judge.
Yes.
We'll see how this progresses here. All right. You look like you're up on history.
I try to be, yeah.
Okay, Einstein. I'm glad you said
He
that.
wrote a song
Who was
about
the first
ancestors.
vice president in U.S. history to resign? It was 185 years ago this week.
Oh, no pressure. That's an easy one. Not.
No, I don't think
John C. Calhoun. Okay, I just want to throw that out there.
We all thought that.
All right. Drink Up, Alabama. Alabama is the only state to have an alcoholic beverage as its official drink.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Whiskey.
Yeah, I know it's whiskey. What's the name of it?
Maker's Mark.
Conecuh Ridge Whiskey. All right. Now go
Never
down.
heard
Let's go to this easy question. Here we go. Let's go back to Walmart. And
Never
all you
heard
folks,
of it.
again, thank y'all for
We
playing
love Walmart.
Worldwide. We are back in action here.
They renovating
They
Walmart.
did the biggest selling items for every state.
They are.
In California, what was the number 1 item sold at Walmart?
Poop emoji pillows.
That's a good answer, but wrong. Protein Power. Lifesavers was sold in Missouri. Florida, Sparkling Cider. What was? Oh, in Minnesota, Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Really?
What was the #1 seller at Walmart in the state of Alabama?
Chips and salsa.
Butter.
Alabama has.
Gotta be
What I buy,
butter.
chips and salsa.
Alabama
Sweet
said
tea.
What?
Butter?
Sweet tea.
Jumbo crayons.
What? That's
Are you kidding?
I don't make
I
this
have
up.
never bought a pack of jumbo crayons, but I bought tons of butter. Well, I haven't. My wife.
And you are the average American.
I am. Well, I'm above average.
All right, here we go.
I made some Auburn fans mad at
There is
Henderson.
a plan to save Mobile Bay because we've lost a lot of the natural habitat down the reefs and all that kind of stuff. You probably know that being an average American. You know
Yes,
that.
above average.
If things are right, when the oysters are right, everything else goes fine. Natural reefs, they've been over-harvested. Scientists believe that if they put enough oysters out there, they'll repopulate. About how many oysters are they saying it would take to repopulate the Bay Area?
100,000,
Eat them anyway.
What?
Millions.
50,000.
500,000.
2 million.
800,000.
100 trillion.
Gracious.
Trillion.
Go down
Not
there.
even close.
I
Wow.
was close.
Yeah, 100 trillion.
No,
That's a lot.
See what you learn on this show?
Yeah.
All right.
Useful.
Yeah.
You're a big history guy too, you say.
Tries
Try
to
to
be.
be.
What was the world's worstest maritime disaster
Worstest.
ever?
It's not a word.
Not the Titanic?
Not the time, barely mentioned in history. That happened
D-Day?
in 1945.
Was it the Gitchy Goomy thing? The one that the song is about?
No. Nazi luxury cruise liner was torpedoed when almost 10,000 women, children, and men all died.
Oh,
and it was
my.
torpedoed by a Russian submarine.
I mean, by accident, I assume.
No, it wasn't by accident.
And nobody knows about this?
No. Yeah, they know about it.
We don't
They
ever
talk
hear about it?
10,000 people
that-
died. Wow.
Really?
Yeah. All
Wow.
right.
I did not know.
Why was a Florida man, 23 years old, arrested?
Illegally raising alligators.
It's a great segue, by the way.
Probably bath salts.
Got something to do with a bank.
Robbing a bank. Zach, you awake?
Yeah, I'm good.
Going into the day without clothes on.
There he is.
He was caught streaking in a bank.
He,
We don't know. Come on.
He punched an ATM
Oh, after it gave him too much money.
because it gave him too much money.
why would you do that? Come on.
And then he calls the bank to apologize and he gets arrested.
Yeah, he did $5,000 worth of damage to it, and they went ahead and
It's pretty impressive.
How much
punch.
extra money?
You know,
Yeah.
Into a hard machine. Like,
Right.
he's a Marvel
Yeah.
hero with
I think he was a Georgia
Fist of
fan.
Fury.
Do damage, go to jail.
Or if it's in Florida, it might be a
Me
Florida
and
state.
Maddie did a little research during the holidays. You just found this out right after Christmas. So I'm going to ask you guys now, how many reindeer did Santa have?
How many reindeer?
Reindeer. How many reindeer was it?
Yes, how many reindeer?
8. He had 8.
But then
Rudolph.
was
Rudolph,
9.
Yeah,
Look at
Rudolph
everybody.
was the one.
Seven.
The correct answer
Rudolph
is
was
10.
genealogy.
The correct answer is 10.
I said,
Who are they?
you know, Dasher and
Vixen,
Dancer
Donner,
and Prancer
Cupid,
and Vixen,
somebody and
Comet and
Vixen.
Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
Blitzen, that's his name.
Right, Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph was
You'll
not
never
good.
guess one of
Yeah.
those.
Dasher loves to go fast. Dancer knows all kind of dances.
Not
Pay
true.
attention. Prancer is vain.
Okay.
Vixen
It is
is
okay.
magic.
That's what I thought.
Comet is good with kids.
That's not true.
Cupid is affectionate.
But we've been off too.
Donner is loud. Blitzen is fast. And Rudolph's nose glows. That only leaves one left.
Bubba.
Who
What
likes
could
to
it
play
be?
hide and seek?
Maddie says she's
Y'all
just
ready?
like her.
Oh my
Yes.
word.
Olive.
Olive? No.
Olive is the 10th reindeer.
Ollie.
How come he's not mentioned?
Olive. Didn't make the rap line in
Ollie,
the song,
the
I guess.
unknown
Wait, is Olive a
reindeer.
female?
Ollie or
A doe?
Olive.
Loves to
Dope.
play hide and seek some.
Olive.
Huh, really?
Olive is.
Or
So-
Ollie.
See what you learned? I've been off for a year, and I come back and I got all these questions nobody knows.
Been
Well,
off
let's
for
go
2
with
weeks.
GW, the winner today,
Yes.
man.
All right, way to go.
Yes.
Sausages, man.
Congratulations.
for his road trip.
Enjoy those.
Yeah, breakfast right there.
Breakfast.
Oh, we have potted dried possum,
Oh, yeah.
rod over at Madison RV, or pork rinds with milk gravy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Vienna sauce.
Good choice. Good choice.
All right, we'll take a
Yes.
break. We'll hear more.
Bye.
We'll hear what Joseph's got up his sleeve. We'll talk to Zach. You still fired up?
Yeah, I'm sticking around. I'm not going to work.
Get you some coffee.
Fading, Zach. You
Less than
just
3 hours sleep, Damien, but who's counting?
Y'all hang on.
Good morning.
ready, man.
And we are back, and Zach is still fired up, staying with us for the rest of the half here.
Yeah, I'm not used to it.
58 degrees out there. That's really basically as warm as it's going to be today. Hopefully that 58 will stick around for a while. Kind of a little rainy. Hi. Little rain out there this morning. Zach's fired up. How about sharing that coffee with John David this morning?
John David needs some too, Brad.
Tomorrow, high temperature 61 degrees. Rain coming back on Thursday, so enjoy a couple of days of dry weather. And the Thursday and Friday, rain in the forecast. Then look at the weather next week. Saturday, well, this week 32 for that high, 34. So get used to some warm temperatures just in time to get some cold temperatures headed right back our way.
Hey,
Hey,
brought to you by
Don Carter.
Yeah, well, are we doing both weathers or just one? Okay, so Don, if you watch
But
this
there he
morning,
is.
roll tide, man.
Whatever
Roll
it
Tide,
takes.
Don.
All right, Kevin Skarbinski
Give
wrote one
him
of the
a
best
call.
articles he's written. He's gotten all kind of publicity this morning on AL.com.
Oh, he actually wrote a good article
Oh,
about
yeah,
us.
all the comments are awesome.
Wow.
It said, I'll paraphrase some of this.
What was the name of the article?
The article is on the night the Alabama dynasty refused to die.
Amen. You got that right.
So that's what it looks like when a dynasty refreshes itself at the fountain of youth. It finds a way when there's no way. It believes when reality says there's no reason to go on. The latest chapter of this Alabama football dynasty, its greatest escape, ended in an unthinkable way. Tua Tagovailoa to Devontae Smith. Touchdown, title, and truth. And then it comes on down here to the end and it says, it was the stuff legends are made of. It didn't take long before Alabama's sideline was lit and the legend was born with 14 completions, 24 attempts. Then it goes down to the last one. I'll read the last little paragraph here. In that moment, the Saban legend was confirmed. His perfect record against his former assistants turned head coaches extended. His quest to match Bryant's championship total fulfilled. This was not just another national title off the assembly line for the coach and his workmanlike program. The road was harder, the final game longer, and the decision that made all the difference had to be bolder. This was an aging and ageless legend finding the fountain of youth just in the nick of time.
Yeah, I mean, Kirby Smart's been telling everybody Coach Saban won't be around 5 years. You know, you read that article where it said that when Kirby Smart left Alabama, he took a picture of the recruiting board and showed it to the recruits and said, Coach Saban in Alabama don't think as much of you. Said they're thinking that they don't want you. So he was showing that to recruits.
Now, why are you dogging out Kirby?
I'm just telling you, Kirby, you don't mess with the legend, brother. Don't mess with Saban, brother. Hey, I wish you well, Kirby, but you took
Don't
another
sound like
to
it. So
well,
last
I'm just
night,
telling you what happened.
at what?
So that
See, I
legitimately
turned it
happened.
off because I didn't think we was going to win it.
Well, 13-0 didn't feel good, and I
Then we
kept
got that
saying,
interception in the third quarter.
and Coach Garth Garris, he kept saying it might be time for Tua, and I said I agree with you, Coach. And
Throws the
Coach Pugh
interception.
and Brick was like, no, Jalen, they can't take him out. He comes in, throws the interception. I said, okay, here you go, you Jalen haters. They put Tua in, throws the interception. Boom, what does he go out to do again? Leaves us a touchdown. But on that last drive, y'all, toward the end, we had a true freshman quarterback, true freshman running back. Jonah Williams got hurt, who's a sophomore. True freshman Alex Leatherwood come in, and then catch the winning touchdown was a true freshman Devontae Smith. So our future is bright still, y'all. We just reload.
As a matter of fact, if you haven't seen the play, let's run it right now. Like Joseph just said, Alabama got beat on the last play last year. Won it on the last play this year. For those of y'all just getting up, might have missed it last night. Woo! Here's that last play that won Alabama another national championship.
Bama make up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Alabama wins!
And after the game, when they were doing the analysis of it, and he talked about how he looked that safety off, I didn't catch it at first, but he did. He looks, but the whole time he knew, and he looks back only at the last second and threw it.
Great to be a Bama fan, ain't it?
It was pretty fun.
And that's what's good about too. Jalen has always been, he'll focus on three. But we were in line in Hibbets last night, and Eli and him was talking on the radio. We threw to 11 different receivers, and most of that was in the second half.
Y'all were still listening to it on the radio?
I turned it. We were standing in line, and we were all yelling "Roll Tide!" Where's our Auburn buddies? All there at Walmart buying state champion shirts. So I turned it on and put Eli on, and they said we'd throw.
So how crowded was Hibbets last night?
It was crowded, y'all. But I got lucky and got in there fairly quick. I think they had about 4 or 5 halves.
What time did you get home?
That's a good looking hat.
It was. Thank you, everybody. It was work. It was. They paid. I paid for it too. Me and my daddy. I'm gonna tell you. I got home. It was after midnight, and then SEC Network was still on. ESPN was interviewing Reese Davis and all those guys, and it was just incredible. Let me tell you what. Tua Tagovailoa, after the game, they started interviewing him, and he said, "Oh, my mom and daddy's gonna get me because I didn't mention thanking God for everything I've done. This kid is just an incredible kid." And
said that several times.
Give it up to number 2. What a class act he was in the interview after the game. We don't know what's gonna happen in the spring. A lot of people think that number 2 might be transferring after the spring, but hey, whatever happens, it don't matter. We got 17, baby.
It's a team
17. Woo! Hey, did I tell y'all I've got less than 3 hours sleep?
Aren't everyone that works with Zack today, aren't you glad he's going to take the day
I'll
off?
tell you that. Yeah, I know y'all glad I'm not coming in today.
All right, what have you been doing lately? I ain't seen you in a year, man.
Well, been to Knoxville again. Had the privilege to be able to be the lead in a one coming out in March.
Oh man, awesome!
I'll just say that I got to play the victim.
Ooh.
So
Kill somebody?
I get snuffed out.
The victim.
No, he gets killed. Oh man, Joe.
And when we were on set, there were people taking photos and stuff, and so I asked Carissa. I said, it was about 1 a.m. I said, "Do you want me to send you some photos?" And she's like, "I don't know if I want to see them." So it's going to be a hard episode to watch. It's called Murder Calls. So I'll be looking for that sometime in March. But I get.
What channel that going to be?
It'll be on Discovery ID. So.
How's our buddy Danny Benson doing?
He's doing well. Had a good trip. 2 weeks in Florida, eating oysters and going out.
Being loved on.
Cold down there too. Yeah, it's good to see.
Very nice.
I saw that in Daily Mail. These iguanas. It's gotten so cold there. They just fall over.
Yes.
But it says do
They're
not
not
pick
dead.
those things up. That they're only frozen for a while, and when they thaw, they'll be right back in action.
Kind of like when a goat faints or something.
Yeah.
Faint and go.
All right,
funny.
GW, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go local and lovely this morning. Y'all hang on for some more great music
Yes.
from our special guest down from Birmingham way. Local and lovely, y'all hang on.
Called Roll On Mama Roll On, first recorded in 1926 by Clarence Ashley and his North Carolina Tar Heels. When the road gets rocky and I get rocky too. Said when the road gets rocky and I get rocky too. Said it gets so rocky that I don't know what to do.
Get hold of yourself, Zach.
About to fall out of the chair.
Zach's not used to being over here on the big
I'm not
chair.
used to. It's been a long time since I sat in the big boy chair.
Yeah. GW, how long you been playing music?
I've been playing about 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you call what you do, man?
I generally call it old time. It's music that predates. Generally, for me, predates 1940. Aside from that original tune that I opened up with, which is in the style of one of those old songs. But yeah, I generally just call it old time or country blues.
How come you get into something like that type of music?
Well, I got into it with the Carter family. Listened to them when I was around 16 or 17. And then with the internet, just listening to the Carter family on YouTube, for instance, and you just find other people, and then when you're involved in the scene, you also pick up other names that you eventually check out, and
Now, you got a lot of stuff on YouTube?
No, I got just a few things on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you play?
Where do I
Yeah.
play? Well, I play a lot in Birmingham, where I'm from. I also head up to Johnson City, Knoxville, Asheville. I'll be on a tour, and at the end of March, I'll be headed up towards all the way up into Virginia. Going to open up playing at the Ralph Stanley Museum.
Yeah, really.
But I got a new album coming out, so I'll be promoting
Now,
that.
are you a full-time musician?
No, I work.
What are your regular job? Doctor?
Yeah, I wish. I run a farm-to-table restaurant in Birmingham called Brick and
Really?
Tin.
Really?
Yeah,
How wonderful.
have a good
I
time.
wish we had
Now,
more of
farm
those
to table, that's a
here.
popular thing going on now for everybody
Yeah.
trying to eat healthy. Is that when
Healthy.
everything's fresh?
What we can get, yeah. We have several farmers that we source things from, generally within about 50 or 60 miles of the restaurant. And yeah, anything that we can get from them, we get. Obviously, we have to buy some things because.
Now, your beef and everything coming to farm too?
Right, we get the beef. The beef comes from a farm a little further out, just because there's not a farm close enough that can keep up with the quantity that we're doing. But it is all humanely raised meats, and none of that bad stuff in there for you.
That's when we deal with Hobbs Farms here, and we
Okay.
got into that.
Yeah, the biggest
So,
problem, like you
it's
said,
good,
though,
yeah.
is
the
keeping up with the processing
Yeah.
Right.
of the meat, because once people
Processors.
start trying it, they want more of it, and then it's just hard to get smaller farms to be able to produce the volume.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, good.
Exactly.
How interesting.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up this day. I know we're going to get another song out of you in just a moment, and we'll go from there. Zach, tell us again your description
Really?
of the Alabama season.
I'm telling you, last night we said that was so many different emotions. We've played so well. We blew out Notre Dame. We blew out LSU, winning national championship. That was the ugliest national championship win I can remember. But it don't matter how you do it. It's just incredible. But I got to ask Coach Saban one thing. Please, brother, bring us a field goal kicker. Please, we need. I mean, nothing. I'm sorry, Andy. Love you, brother. But man, you about broke our hearts when you missed that last field goal. But I mean, it's just incredible feeling 17 and just seeing the expression in Hibbett's last night, all the Alabama fans. It was just incredible to see how happy.
was
Well,
great
here's a
coaching.
question for you, Zach, and y'all can answer this. How many days is it till college football is back?
I don't know. It's not soon enough.
200.
Close enough. 233 days as of today. Football season starts back.
We got rest of signing day in February, and then in March we'll start all back spring practice.
Can we win another one?
Absolutely. We're getting ready for number
Yeah, with
18.
the future, all these freshmen.
And it's amazing. We were
How
one
many
second
numbers
away
would
from
that
doing
be?
it. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I got to tell you what was the boringest game I believe I've ever watched, and I had nothing else to do. That Jacksonville Jaguar game that went on Saturday.
That was boring.
That was like watching paint dry.
But hey, what about the Tennessee Titans? We didn't
That was
mention.
a great-
Yeah.
I mean, Derrick Henry, man, he stepped it up, buddy. He's the future for Tennessee
All right,
Titans.
Brad, before we go to a break and have GW play one more, show me that winning
Yes.
pass one more time.
Yes.
Roll Tide, and we'll take it to
Roll
break.
Tide.
Balboa trying to make up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Alabama wins!
right, this next one's an old G.B. Grayson tune called Always Been a Rambler. I've always been a rambler, my fortune's been quite hard. Always loved women, drunk whiskey and play cards. Parents loved me dearly, there was no son but me. My mind's been on rambling, at home I couldn't agree. There was a wealthy farmer who lived the country by. Had a pretty young daughter on whom I cast my eye. Lord, she was so handsome, so pretty and so fair. Ain't another girl in the whole wide world with who I could compare. Well, I asked her if it mattered if I went over the plain. Said it made no difference, so I returned again. Said that she'd prove true to me until I proved unkind. So I kissed, shook hands, and parted with the one I left behind. I left old North Carolina to Marion I did go. On to Johnson City, gonna see this wide world o'er. Money and work was plenty, and the girls they treated me kind. The only object of my heart was the one I left behind. I rambled one evening down on the market square. Barely just a ribbon and the postboy met me there. Handed me a letter which gave me to understand that girl I left in Carolina had married another man. Read a few lines further till I found that it was true. Heart full of trouble, I didn't know what to do. Heart full of trouble, with trouble on my mind. So I go to drinking